Poke myself in the eye. Hey, Boss Squad. Happy Labor Day. I'm drinking my tea. Remember the tea from Dr. Clay? I'm drinking my inflammation reducing tea. I hope y'all are having a great day. Yeah, man, we slept in. I had a very busy day yesterday and I was tired, but I'm cooking. What are you guys cooking? And keep in mind, I'm not doing like the fancy smancy stuff. I'm just doing some cooking, and I thought I would come on and say hi to y'all, see what you guys were up to, show y'all what I'm up to. I actually already started. I've already started my cooking process. We're having having a few friends and family over and cooking. Let me let the team know I'm live. We got free shipping going on too. Hey, Dwight Hatch, you shared. Thank you. Everyone, if you would share the live, I would certainly appreciate it. But yeah, I'm just drinking my tea and getting a few things ready. And kind of started cooking, and I was like, hey, let me check in with the Boss Squad. So what I'm making, as you guys, like I said in the caption, oops, I got some greens in here. I'll show y'all. Hold on. My potatoes are pretty much done. I put an egg in here too. Just listening to some music, getting some food going, and we can hang out for a few minutes. I'll chop up some stuff, and I'll show you guys what I'm using. Here, let me show you everything. I'll take the phone off. It's like I said, it's just, basic. I'm using some Bush baked beans. I got some mayo. I don't know who puts mayo and mustard in their potato salad, but I do. And I use my German pickles, the barrel pickles. I got those right here. I like to put some onions in mine. I got my potatoes. They're pretty much done. Got my potatoes here. I put my eggs in with my potatoes. We're going to peel these in just a minute because they're ready. I made some greens with ham hock right here. Everybody in the family loves these. So, and they smell so good. You know what I put in here? I put Himalayan salt and pepper, green seasoning, of course, and garlic lovers. That's what's in my greens. So, and of course, a nice big fat ham hock. So, they're pretty much, they've been cooking for about good 30 minutes or so. My mac and I got some ribs, and then we're doing burgers too. For the ribs, I'm just going to use the garlic lovers and the smoked barbecue. And like I said, if you want to get your seasonings, your lemonades over here, let me show you all the lemonades. You can get free shipping right now. This is kind of impromptu. I wasn't planning this live. It was just kind of spur of the moment. But here's the lemonades, fried coating. You can get all this on our website, IGotYouSeasonings.com. Get free shipping. Use the code Labor Day. Today's the last day. So like I said, got this slab of ribs. We're going to season it up. I'm actually going to turn these off because they're pretty much ready. There's my mac and cheese. And, I'm doing just a simple down-home meal, if you will. Nothing too fancy. So I'm going to pour my, hold on, let me get y'all a little closer here. And we can hang out a little bit while I do this. And I'm going to put on my glasses in a minute and read your comments too. Let's see, can you guys see? Pour this water out. And then we're going to peel these potatoes. I'm going to let them cool down a little bit. Oh yeah, I got to get my bowl. The only bad thing is I don't have anyone to hold the phone for me. The macaroni is actually ready. I don't have anyone to hold the phone, so I'm just going to kind of, move around, hang out with you guys in the best way that I can. what should we do first? Let's get the bowl. Because when I'm doing this on my own and I'm not live, I pretty much just think, you know, and do what I do. But since I'm talking to you guys, you know, we gotta kind of work it a little bit different. So I'm gonna use this glass bowl right here for my potato salad. Listening to some music. I'm gonna pour the water out of the elbow macaroni. I'm just gonna do it the old school way. I'm gonna use a lid and just do like this. Because I'm trying to move fast. Because I need to be done by about 3. So I'm just doing it the way I normally do it. Yeah. Now, the way I make my mac and cheese, I learned it from Leela, you know, because my mom was German. We didn't really make a lot of mac and cheese, but I still grew up on it. I learned it from Leela. And so we just put some butter in here. Butter, some heavy cream, cheddar cheese. I'm just using some bag cheese like this. And some Velveeta. And we don't have the Velveeta block, so I'm just going to use some Velveeta slices. Butter. Where is my heavy cream? So, and I'm not gonna put a lot of butter. I'll probably just use like half a stick. Get my stuff together here. So, while the potatoes are cooling down, we're gonna do 2 things. I'm going to season the meat. Let's do that first. Then I'm gonna make the mac and cheese. And then we'll go outside, we'll light the grill. We'll grill the ribs together. So, these 2. And hi everyone too. Let me grab my glasses too so I can say hello to everyone. I wish somebody in my family enjoyed holding the phone, but they don't. Nobody wants to help me, but they want to eat the food. But yeah, they're like, doing the live streams, that's your job, not ours. Okay, that's cool. So some of it is gonna fall off, but that's okay. I like to do both sides. And then I'm gonna turn it over again, because this side is damp, it's moist. So it's gonna stick pretty good. And to me, the back side is important, but not as important as the front side. And of course, the grill is not heated up. So we're gonna go outside and light the grill in a minute. Like I said, this wasn't planned. If it was planned, I'd already have the grill hot and everything. But I was like, you know what, I'm cooking. And I know you guys enjoy cooking. So I figured I'd just, you know, let me wash my hands. We just cook together a little bit. So let's see. Invest in a stand for my phone. I have Linda Harris. You just don't know Linda Harris. I have several stands. Boom, here's one. This is actually my gimbal that I haven't downloaded the app yet, but it actually follows you around. And then I have my phone on a stand right now as we speak. I have 3 of these stands, 2 at the office, 2 at home, and I use one in the truck too. So this is my stand. So I have 3 of these, and then I have 2 gimbals, because Anthony Cook sent me one, and then I got this one. The thing with the gimbals, they are supposed to work really well, but you have to download the app and then you have to like figure it out, and I just haven't done that. I guess it just hasn't been a priority for me. So let me, so I do have stands, but thank you very much. I prefer for someone to hold the phone because they can really like, it's cool because they can follow me around and stuff. Yeah, Cheryl McClendon. You making potato salad and seasoning your meats with I Got You seasoning. That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Anyone who doesn't have the best seasonings in the world, you can go to IGotYouSeasonings.com. Use the code. What's the code, y'all? Everybody tell me what the code is. Who knows what the code is today? Before I let you go away. Before. And again, we like the barrel pickles. These are German barrel pickles. They have the perfect flavor for potato salad because they are not too sour and not too sweet. They're like right in the middle there. Don't want this to be the last time. So I'm just going to use like 3 pickles. Excuse me, one second. Who knows this song? Old school. I don't even know if you guys can see me chopping these pickles. So I just cut them in half and then I do like 3 like this. This is for my potato salad. And I'm actually going to chop it a little finer like this. Who does this after? Like if you don't get it small enough, you can just do this. Now some people like relish, I don't. See, if this was a planned live, I would have had my nice big cutting board out and all the, you know, all the glass containers and all the presentation, but hey, this is very impromptu. Let's see, how are your new windows working out? They are beautiful. Thank you. New windows, new windows. We don't have new windows. We have the blinds. Do you mean the blinds? We love them. Of course, I haven't downloaded that app either to program them, because you can program them so they go up and down at a certain time every day. So we've just been using the remote. But we love them, love them, love them. You know, we had the entire house painted inside and out, most of the inside, all the outside, pressure wash, new lights put up around the outside, all kind of good stuff. It was pretty expensive, but good investment. You got to invest back in your property. So there's that. Now we're going to do, let me make sure I don't have my mac and cheese on, which I do. I'm going to I put onions in my potato salad. Let's see. Did you ever show us the new basement furniture? No, I didn't. Guys, I did not show y'all. I'm going to have to do that another day. But it's really nice. And I do want y'all to see it. Maybe if we have time, Andreas will help me because he loves showing off the basement furniture because it reclines and it does all kind of cool stuff. Has lights and automatic recliners and just all kind of cool stuff down there. We'll have to, maybe we'll, if we have time, I can get him to show us before people come over. Let's see, what else? I know you guys are talking to me and I'm trying to talk back. That's why it's nice to have somebody holding the phone because they can read stuff while you work. Whistle while you work. Remember that song? Let's see. I'm trying to read and chop. Can you guys even see me? Let me see. Yeah, I think you can. So basically, all I put in my potato salad, guys, is the pickles, the onions, and a couple of eggs and the other stuff, okay? So let me get my eggs. We're gonna chop the eggs real quick. Ooh, the eggs are still hot. Ooh, hot. I really want to take my glasses off. I don't usually cook in my reading glasses, but I'm trying to engage with you guys. That's one of the really important things that you're supposed to do, right? Is engage with everyone. And I want to do that because I love y'all. This is going to be hot. I'm going to cut it in half and let it cool off. Did both boys get new furniture? No, because Matthias moved to Miami. So he didn't need new furniture. He got his own place. He has a really nice place. High-rise, 52nd floor in Miami, Brickell. And it came furnished. And he has a beautiful place with beautiful furniture. But Andreas got new furniture. And then we just got a couple dope things for the house, some new bar stools. And redid some of the stuff in the basement. Happy Labor Day to you, Sharon Barnhart. Tia Liz Smith says, my mother-in-law had a similar menu. Instead of mac and cheese, we had corn. No burgers. The burgers are for the kids. You know, I really don't care that much for the burgers at the holidays. I do like burgers, but usually for the holiday, I'll do like some burgers and hot dogs just for the young folks, for the kids. Because we have some kids gonna be here. Okay, so now that the egg is not as hot, chopping the egg is easy. I'm just gonna do like this. Now, before I peel the potatoes, the thing is I like my potatoes to be kind of warm because it soaks up the all the nice, you know, the mayo and the mustard and all that. So I like my potatoes to be warm when I make the potato salad, but I don't like them to be hot because they'll fall apart. But not cold either, just warm. So who else puts eggs in their potato salad? I'm gonna try my best to read all y'all's comments too, as many as I can. So I'm gonna take off my glasses because they're annoying. So what I'm gonna do now is just make the mac and cheese. And like I said, there's no I don't have any special recipe stuff going on. Let's look at our greens. They're looking good, good, good. There's the greens. And I seasoned them so good. They taste so good. In fact, I'm gonna taste a little more. All I do is just take some of the broth and taste it. That's how I know that they're ready and they're good. Who likes the broth from the greens? That's good. I'm just going to use the same spoon for my mac and cheese. If you guys haven't joined our VIP subscription membership group, you got to join that. Every night. Tonight, Monday's usually Asian night, but we have Asian, Caribbean, paleo, gluten-free, keto, low glycemic, low cholesterol. Did I say Caribbean? Vegan. All the different categories. We're learning how to cook healthy food in all the different categories. So it's really, really nice. I'm just going to take a half a stick of butter. And you can click the link below and join. And you're going to learn a lot of really, really, really healthy ways of cooking good food. From, we have 10 chefs, health professionals, health coaches, nutritionists, doctors, everyday people, yoga masters. I mean, everything. We have like the best team of people that are teaching us how to cook. Not how to cook, because I know a lot of us already know how to cook, but how to cook the healthy recipes. I'm not putting a lot of this in here either. But how to cook the healthy recipes that will reduce blood sugar, lower your blood sugar, lower your blood pressure. You know, just all the things that we want. Lower your inflammation, so you don't have that joint pain and stuff that I have sometimes. So, of course, this mac and cheese is not going to be the thing you want to eat if you need, you know, low cholesterol and joint pain and all that. This is not going to be the thing. But you know, we have to balance life. You can't just, you know, this is the holiday meal. Now, if one of the health coaches were on here right now, they would probably teach us how to make this in a different way to where it still tastes good. Is, you know, like a healthy version of it. But I haven't learned that yet. So we're going to make the unhealthy version right now. And what I like to put in my mac and cheese too, I love to put the Himalayan salt and pepper in here. And then I just put enough in there, then as what kind of like what I'm thinking is enough, and then I'll taste it and make sure. So that's really it. Now, I'm gonna put the Velveeta cheese in here because you know, the mac and cheese, it gotta be creamy. It gotta be creamy, and it's not creamy yet. So, and another thing that I'll do too is I'll put a little milk in there. You know, like this, like I said, y'all, don't be complaining. This is sliced Velveeta because we didn't have the other one. We use what we have. So I had sliced Velveeta. So I'm using sliced Velveeta. Normally, if it's like a real holiday, like Christmas or Thanksgiving, I'll get one of those blocks. And I tried to get one, I think it was last week, and they didn't have it, so we got the slice. So now, we're just gonna let this melt. I think I'm gonna add a little milk to this to make it a little more creamy. Let's see what you guys are saying. I mean, this is just like a basic way. Remember, I am not a chef. I don't claim to be a chef. I'm not trying to be a chef. I'm just somebody who loves to cook and loves to eat, just like most of y'all. So I'm sure there's another gourmet way to do this. I don't know. So I'm just gonna put, you know, we always, like I tell you, in our house, we do a lot of organic. I'm just gonna put a little bit of organic milk in here. This cheese is not organic though. I got this from Costco. Can you guys hear my music? I love music. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this up a little bit so it can melt a little bit better, faster. hope y'all can see this. Hey, Whitney. I hear you, Whitney. Can y'all hear my music? Is your love? I like this song. My love is your love. Sorry, a text message just came through. What brand is the skillet? Calphalon. So you can see it right here. It's Calphalon. I think we got it at either Bed Bath & Beyond or Crate & Barrel. Calphalon. And we've had these pots and pans, the Calphalon. We have a whole set for, except for this. This is the only other pot. But they're great pots. See? We've had these for like a good maybe 15, 20 years. They've lasted a long time and they're great. Yeah, I think we've had them for maybe since the kids, before the kids. So I would say almost 20 years. My love is your love. Let's see. I like watching you down to earth. Oh, thank you. There's no reason to be anything other than that. Life is too short to be flexing. So now I'm gonna do a little taste. Good. I'm gonna use a little more of this. So the mac and cheese is done. See? It's great. Everyone's gonna love it. Andreas' best friend said that she's gonna eat a whole bowl of my mac and cheese. She likes my mac and cheese. If she only knew how simple this is to make, right? I'm gonna have to show her. So that's done, and I'm just gonna put, I'm gonna eat a little bit off the spoon. I'm gonna put a lid over it. And just, oh, wrong sauce. Where is the lid? Oh, here it is. I'm just gonna slide it to the back. So, that was good. That's perfect. That is perfect. I got on my glasses again. In the city. New Watts. Who likes Tupac? City of Compton. Okay. I got a nice little mix of music going here on my playlist. I like all music. Still drinking my tea. Let's see. Looks delicious. Thank you, Cheryl McClendon. It tasted good too. If I say so myself. We're just gonna do some baked beans too. You know, for the kids and stuff. All right, so next up is the potato salads. Let me make sure I didn't miss any of you beautiful comments. Don't forget to order your seasonings. Use the code Labor Day. When am I coming back to Dayton, Ohio? I don't know. Walker, Monica? That's a good question because I really don't have any family there. When was the last time I was there? I was at the Cincinnati Jazz Festival. And why did I go to Dayton? But I did have a good time. I went past our old house and old neighborhood and all that stuff. I think I must have flown in. I think I flew into Dayton because the flights were real expensive. It was some reason that I went to Dayton. But Dayton, yeah, that's my old hometown. I graduated from Patterson High School. So I'm gonna use a smaller knife to peel the potatoes. I need these glasses off. Okay, I'm just gonna use this knife. So my potatoes are still warm. So I'm just going to see how easy they peel. We're just going to peel them. Teddy, there's nothing in here for you, buddy. Teddy's sitting here like he's, like this is being prepared for him. Oh, yeah. Knows how to party. Party. Yeah, so I went to Patterson High School. And then I went to Central State University. Graduated with a first in my class, by the way, 4.0 GPA. Bachelor of Psychology, BA. And then I also went to Wright State. You know about Wright State. I went there for my MBA, but I didn't finish. I didn't get my MBA, but I was on a full scholarship. And so I got tired of school because I worked so hard in school to get straight A's. It's a lot of work. And I also played basketball. And so I got a full academic scholarship to go to Wright State into the MBA program. And you know, you have to pass the GMAT and all that stuff. So it's not easy to get in the MBA program. But I was in there for a year and I was like, I'm tired of school. And when I got a job, I started working in corporate America. I did that for a few years before I started my own business with my mom and my stepfather, who was a renowned executive chef at some very famous restaurants and hotels in New York and Chicago. So yeah, that's the story there. But I started, I worked for an IBM business partner here in Atlanta and sold IBM mid-range computers, and I was really good at it. I was doing very well at a very young age, kind of like Matthias, but I wasn't an entrepreneur like him. But you know, we work hard in our family, got a high work ethic, you guys. We like to be the best. So I started selling, I was making six figures, you know, how old was I? 22? And that's a long time ago, guys. You know, almost 40 years ago, and I was making six figures then and going on these nice quota club trips, and I was the only African American in the entire company, and I was only one of 3 women. It was all white males. So that was kind of, I don't know. It was okay. I mean, it was cool, but I stayed for, I think, about 5 years, and then I started doing something else. Because everything's not just about money. And I didn't really, it was okay. Don't get me wrong. Like, I didn't have any problems, but I didn't really feel like it didn't feel like it was really the right fit for me. So I decided I wanted to do my own business. So that's a little bit about me and growing up in Dayton and all that stuff. I was born in Germany. We moved to Dayton when I was 6. So I speak German. So do the boys. Well, speaks German. Andreas understands it, but he doesn't speak it. If you remember, y'all know Kat. I met Kat because she was our nanny when Andreas was born. When I was pregnant with Andreas, I hired Kat to be our nanny because we wanted somebody who could speak German with the kids so they could be bilingual like me. So that's how we met, and Kat's been a part of our family ever since. She was we were very lucky to have her. She took very good care of the kids. And I'm just gonna peel all of them and then cut them. And they love Kat, and Kat's a part of our family. But that's how Kat, and now you know Kat is, she's my operations manager over at I Got You Seasonings, my right hand. So Kat, if you're on here, shout out to you and your family. Happy Labor Day. I had invited Kat over, but I think they got something they're doing with some friends. But we are going to Disney together. She is joining us. Well, it's just me and Andreas and his little friend Cruz. We're just doing a quick trip for fall break. But Kat and her kids are also joining. We were able to work it out so she could come too. So her kids are pretty excited. So this is their first year at Disney. Their first time at Disney, sorry. Not first year, but first time. Yeah, we're just chatting a little bit while I peel up these potatoes, you know. I can't wait to introduce you guys to some new seasonings that we have coming out. They're almost completed. Of course, if you're in our VIP group, you get to see them first, and you get to choose, because we have 4 new products, and you're going to choose which ones which seasonings we're going to introduce first. So y'all are going to help us with that, and you get to be a part of the whole, you know, taste test and everything we're going to do before we launch them. That just reminded me of something. I have a broker that I'm working with to get us in some of these stores that I need to email. Because I know y'all been asking, when are we going to be in Target? When are we going to be in Kroger? We're working on it. It's a process. Okay, now I'm going to put on my glasses so I can, because I know that you guys have been saying stuff and I haven't been able to see it. I'm sorry. Happy Labor Day, Tasha. Do you mix seasonings at headquarters? We do. But we also have a company, a co-packer also. So we do some of both. We're getting to the point, guys. We're getting to the point where we're gonna have all of our seasonings mixed at our co-packer. So then all we have to do, I'm sorry. So then all we have to do is portion instead of mixing. But right now we're still doing some mixing, but we're slowly getting away from that. Because we have a company that'll do that for us, and they do it well, and we can focus on other things. I'll be sure. Who knows about I'll be sure? About you. I can tell you. Hold on, let me see what else. Don't forget to bring the seasoning to St. Louis. We want them. Absolutely. We're going to be worldwide. But it does, I don't like the brown stuff. It does take some time and effort, and we're getting there slowly but surely. We are on Walmart. We are going to be having our own Walmart online store. We're working on that, just like we have an Amazon store. Right now we're in the Walmart marketplace, but we are going to have a separate Walmart store. Yeah, and so we test out these different recipes and flavor combinations and stuff like that in a mixing laboratory, right? So it's not something that we, you know, we're taking the company to a whole different level, guys. You know, it's not just, it's going to be on a whole different professional level. And that's what I'm saying. Like the whole like mixing, you know, like we're going to actually, we actually have a co-packer that is going to be mixing the recipes and the ingredients, that is doing that now. So that way, when we get our products, it's already mixed and we're just portioning it. And then eventually we're going to get a conveyor belt that's going to actually portion and fill all the bottles and label the bottles. So we don't have to do that either. One more potato. Because to do the high volume that we're going to be looking to do, you know, we're going to need a whole different setup and a different system. You know, from the basement to the headquarters to a whole like off-site factory facility. That's what we're heading towards. Because to fill big orders with grocery stores and chains, you have to, you know, you can't be in the back just mixing one bowl of seasoning at a time and filling, you know, 20 bottles at a time. That's just not how it works. I'm cutting the rotten part in the bowl. I don't think so. I don't think I did. Maybe one little piece here. But I'm looking through it. I don't see any rotten part. I think I did fine. I think I did fine. I cut most of it off. If a little piece here and there got in there, oh well. Nobody's gonna complain. They're just happy to eat some food around here. Okay, some good homemade food. So now, let's we got the mac and cheese done. I'm gonna have to go do the grill in a minute. So before I put, now this is how I do mine, right? Before I put this stuff in there, I gotta put in some, let me show you guys what I put in my potato salad. Let me bang this on the counter a little bit. Get a spoon. I like to use a wooden spoon. Got my little spoon here. And so you could do it in whatever order you want. I'm kind of hesitant because I'm on camera. But I like to put some Himalayan salt and pepper. And I like all-purpose. And then garlic lovers. Where's my garlic? And not too much because not everybody likes garlic in their potato salad. So I just put a little bit in here. Okay, so now, can you guys see it? Okay, so mayo. Now the thing with this, it's like touch and go for me. I don't really, it's a feel thing, right? I don't have like a certain amount. I just put some in. I don't like my potato salad real wet. I like it in between. So it's like a feel thing, and you guys have to see how much you want to put in yours. Always shake your mustard, because otherwise you're going to get a lot of water. Yellow mustard. And I can already see, sometimes I put a little Miracle Whip in here. But you really don't need that if you use these German pickles because they have a nice little sweet, nice little sweet taste to them. Sweet and sour, just the right amount. And I was talking to one of you guys in my in the VIP membership group, because one of the beautiful things about the VIP membership group is you don't have to make comments. You can actually talk to each other, and we love to talk and compare notes and stuff. You can cook along if you want, or you can just watch. And one of the ladies was just saying that she went and got the pickles, the German pickles, and she was very impressed with how they taste it. Because she's like, it's exactly the way you described it. You know, it's kind of like, it's got a sour and a sweet, but it's like the perfect combination. And that's why these are really the only pickles we eat in our house. And you can get them at the farmer's market, or you can get them, where's my thing? You can get them at the farmer's market, or sometimes Publix, Whole Foods. Let's see. You use a tad of both. Okay. So now I'm gonna put some onions in here. I may not put all these onions in because not everybody likes onions. I love onions. I think that's all I'm gonna put in. I'll know in a minute. Once I mix it up, that's when I know how much onions I'm gonna put in, because it really depends on how much potatoes. I happen to love onions. I feel like it still can use a little more mayo. Let's put some more mayo. Oh, our counters are clean, so don't say anything. I know y'all like to say stuff. That's okay. I don't mind it. But when you're cooking at home, you can do certain things that you can't do when you're cooking in public, right? Like, I wouldn't do that on a food truck or at my restaurant. I told you I used to own a fine dining restaurant for how many years? 6 years. Okay, but when you're at home, you can do stuff like this, like what I'm about to do now. It's perfect. It needs a little more Himalayan. A little more of this. Who puts this in there? Do you guys use the all-purpose? Yeah, I cut 2 boiled eggs and put them in here. That's right. And there's still some of the egg is still right here. We want to get all the egg in here. Yeah, I put 2 boiled eggs in here. Not everyone doesn't put eggs in their potato salad. I do. So this is done. What time is it? Wow, it's already 3 o'clock. I gotta go cook the meat. I probably should have cooked the meat first. That's done. That's done. And normally, when I'm cooking, I clean up everything as I go along, but I don't want to waste time, you know, because like I'm also trying to talk to you guys and read your comments. And if I start cleaning and washing and doing all that, I'm not going to be able to focus on you guys. So I'm just going to clean up after I hang up the live. This is so good. I need another bite. Very good. These can be done at the last minute. All I'm going to do with the baked beans is, let's go outside. With the baked beans, I at least want to put all my dishes in here. I'm just going to open them and put them in. This isn't even the dish sink, but I'm just going to put some soap and water in here at least so it can be soaking. And I do want to, guys, I'm kind of OCD. I like everything clean. So I'm just going to take y'all with me as I clean up a little bit. I just didn't want to clean up and leave you guys. And it's Kane's birthday, so we got him some little birthday cupcakes. You saw those. Now let's go outside. Man, I want to taste another little, I need some more of this potato salad. This is so good. Now, you already saw the greens. You saw the mac and cheese. Oh, the stove is still on. Look. That's what happens when you're on a live stream. Sometimes you don't pay attention because my attention is focused, is split between cooking and you guys. So we're gonna do like these smash burgers. Hold on. My glasses are out here. Put my glasses up. So here's our nice screen and porch. Let me show you guys our porch. I want to turn on the fan though. See, it's nice out here, especially in the evenings. In the daytime, it gets a little hot, but in the evenings, it's so nice to be out here. Isn't it nice out here? Okay, so now let's go to the grill. I still have a phone on my stand, and I need to get a rag too. So the burgers won't take as long as the ribs. So I'm thinking that I'll probably put the burgers on in a few minutes. So let's take this off. Oh gosh, hold on. Let me put my meat away from there. I haven't used this since Memorial Day. So we need to do a little cleaning. So we're gonna brush it. Now sometimes it'll light on its own. I don't hear it clicking though. Oh yeah, it just came on. All right, I didn't have to use the lighter. I love it when it works. What's up? I'm just brushing it. And I'm gonna run in and get me a rag because I want to wipe something. Okay, so you guys saw me season the rib. Let me make sure. Yeah, y'all can see it. I'll be right back, okay? I'm back. Hey, beautifuls. Another thing that I usually do. Stop. Oh, hey. I was wondering why Teddy was barking. I'm on a live stream. One of my friends just got here. I'm on a live stream. How are you? You want to say hi or you want to chill? You want to chill? Okay. That's what I thought. Andreas, I wanted Andreas to bring Teddy out. If you could ask him for me. How are you doing? I'm on a live stream. Made your favorite. Hello. What's that? Potato salad. Potato salad. Yeah, and the ribs. Everything. Okay. Yeah.
So what you want to ask Andreas to do?
If he could bring Teddy out.
Oh, sure.
I was trying to tell him, but okay. Here we go. I didn't really let it get hot. I'm just wiping everything because normally I do that before I come out. But because we're on live, I didn't get a chance to come out and do my normal wiping and cleaning that I do. Y'all hear the SOS band? We were listening to SOS yesterday at the park, remember? I can barely hear it though. Can y'all hear that? Do it tonight. Do it tonight. Can you guys hear the SOS? Let's look at the meat. I'm not making a lot. Hey, Teddy Man. You know, I was just thinking, this may not be enough meat. Look, you think? I'm gonna make burgers and hot dogs. I'll probably need to grill some chicken too. You think? Like some chicken thighs and some chicken breasts? Andres? Do it right, we can do. Well, while the meat's on there, I can talk to y'all. We can hang out a little bit. Do it right, we can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Time. Should put the meat side down. Oh, you think so?
I'm trying to run over to you instead of going to that.
Who said I should put the meat side down? Let me see. Okay, I'll turn it around. I didn't even know that. Because why? Because it takes longer to cook? Man, you know what? Here's the funny thing. I don't really have like a system. I just put it on the grill and that's it. I don't know that much about like the right way and the wrong way. The reason why I put the other side down is because I didn't want to lose all my seasoning. Because whatever side you put down, it loses the seasoning first. So the reason why I put the other side down first is because I wanted the seasoning to kind of like cook into the meat. Hold on. I wanted the seasoning to like cook into the meat a little bit. And then once the meat was cooking and the seasoning was in there, then I was going to flip it. So that's why I always, well, not always, but that's kind of my thinking behind it. I think that is what I always do. I always put the side up that has the seasoning, like the hearty side, I put that on. I turn that last. So what's the reason for putting the meat side first? I'm wiping this because that's not usually what I do. Because then you lose all your seasoning. You lose all your seasoning if you do it that way. Teresa Hastings says she does it this way. Yeah, see, I would have lost all that good seasoning if I would have done that. So what I usually do, I'll show you. What I usually do, like, is I'll just put this, and then once this is nice and brown, like I'll close it. You know, once it's nice and brown, then that's when I flip it, because I would have lost all my seasoning. So I'm gonna go get some more stuff. We're gonna do some chicken and the burgers. Just trying to figure out how to do it. Tenderness, no, it will seal your seasoning. I'm not sure, because I feel like it'll all end up right here on the grill. That's usually what happens. So if you guys want to see the yard, we're going to be riding, they're going to be riding the zip line. Got the nice screened in porch, which is kind of hot right now, but it'll cool down. And here's the yard. Yeah, enjoy your relaxed day as well, Beverly. I'm just taking my time cooking. I'm not like making a big deal out of it. We had a big storm the other day. That's why you see all this like little tree branches and stuff. The landscaper will come and clean it all up next week. My landscaper, he comes every other week, because it was every week, but it was costing too much. And it really not necessary. So now he just comes twice a month. Porterhouse House says it will stick to the grill. Yeah, I think so too. That's why I don't want to waste my seasoning. So yeah, we had a storm and a lot of tree branches and stuff fell in the yard.
And then my mom was like, I don't think that they're hungry more now. Shit, I'm
I'm gonna turn it down now. I don't want it to burn. Sorry, y'all. I meant to show you guys. I'm sorry. I forgot I was holding the phone. I'm gonna turn it. It was on high. Now I'm gonna turn it down to medium because the drippings will start to catch fire. And then placing the flat side down can cause the meat. Okay. Well, it's already done, so I'll try it that way next time. I think I like the way I did it, so I'm gonna stick with this. And I actually need to go get some of the chicken and the burgers and get them ready. I'm gonna make some chicken too. So let's go inside and get the chicken. Let me put this back on the thing because I'm gonna get some chicken out. I think I'm gonna do some chicken thighs. Who likes chicken thighs? We're gonna do some chicken thighs. Let's go do some chicken thighs. I'm gonna rinse this out. Love to love you, babe. I'm still live, Cinder, but not for too much longer. I'm going to now make some chicken.
I'm gonna show you this.
I'll bring them in with
you
me.
about when we went to this.
Oh, it's nice and cool in the house. I'm gonna save this pan for the ribs. I might have to get contacts one day, guys. I might have to get contacts one day. I really get tired of wearing these glasses. They annoy me. Like, especially when I'm, like, cooking and stuff, the sweat gets on them. These are wings, breast, okay, here's the thighs. And we always get a Greenwise organic. So these are the chicken thighs. Everyone should be here any minute now. They don't all necessarily like being on my live streams, which is fine, because this is for us, right? These are some big thighs. There's only going to be, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 or 9 people. So we don't need a lot of food. I want some more potato salad. Let's season the chicken. Let me see. Let's see what I should put it in. Oh, I know. Look at how seasoned this pan is. We've had this pan for like years, 10, 15 years, and I just love it. So we're gonna season the back, then the front, and I'm gonna do the burgers last. I hope my ribs aren't burning. I need to hurry up. I'm gonna do some onion, garlic, pepper Da-da-da-da-da. We got our new improved. See, this is still the dusty. This is still the dusty fried chicken seasoning, but we have improved it now. And you're gonna love the new fried chicken. It's not gonna make you sneeze. It's not dusty. It's got a nice texture to it now, a nice granular texture. Same exact flavor. It actually, in my opinion, I think it tastes better. I'll say it's the same exact recipe, but I think it tastes better because you can really taste the flavor now. It's not so dusty. See all this dust? You're losing dust in the air. It's dusty to mix. Well, that's over now. We have our new improved. Make sure you order some. If you're, whew, it's about to make me talk. If you're in the VIP membership group, you will get a free sample
And then it goes, it does like a little fake.
on the 15th.
It does a fake.
You'll get a free sample on the 15th. Because you know you get 4. Well, we're actually changing it to 3 because we're making them bigger. But, dang it. Now, what did I do with the other tongs? Okay, so yeah. You wanna go in and order your seasonings at IGotYouSeasonings.com. Use the code Labor Day and get free shipping. I'm gonna go get the other tongs for the meat. And try out the new and improved fried chicken seasoning, the spicy fried, the regular fried, and also the seafood is. We're improving that as well.
It's a pitch dark though. You can hear me screaming.
Yes, so like I was saying, the code is Labor Day for free shipping. And we have also made some improvements to the seafood. It's not ready yet, but you're gonna like it. Okay, here we're putting it on. Let's see, where can I move this? Can y'all see it? Hopefully. So now we're just gonna let it cook. We can sit down for a minute. Ah, yes. Let's see. T. Wiley, Tracy Austin. Now I can actually, wait, let me open my umbrella. Hold on. Need to get an automated umbrella. We need an automated umbrella. You know, you just push a button. Cherie cooks on her own. I mean, like she has a certain way that she eats. And so she makes her own like special recipes. And usually, sometimes we'll eat some of it and sometimes we don't. I'm hot. Like she makes, actually, some of the stuff's healthy and some of it's good. But some of it, I don't know. Some of the ingredients, like I really don't like the whole cauliflower in place of potatoes. I just like potatoes. Hey, Anita Poole. Hey, Diana Russell. Happy Labor Day. But like, anytime I'm cooking on live, I'm usually by myself. I don't really, the kids, nobody really wants to participate too much. Which is fine. I mean, I don't take it personal. It's their preference. Right, Sheila Isaacs? You're welcome. Sandra Taylor. There was a time where I could get a little more participation from the family, but then when all the social media drama nonsense started, that's when certain people in my family were like, we're done. We don't want nothing to do with social media. And they actually were telling me to be done. Because we don't really need it in our lives, you know what I mean? We don't live off of social media money or anything, so. But they were like, you need to just be done, just cut it out. And I'm like, I can't. I've already started relationships, you know, with my boss squad. I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna stop. So, you know, we just make it work in our family, and people that want to participate, they can, and people that don't, that's fine. And I just try to continue having a relationship with you guys, because social media is, you know, I kind of inherited that with the company, and I want to honor that. So even though I didn't like some things that were happening, and they hated the things that were happening, they wanted me off social media. I feel like it has its pros and cons, and you just have to put it in the right perspective. And things that aren't appropriate, proper, or, you know, nastiness and stuff, just avoid it. Because, you know, we have options of what we want to watch, and if people are saying mean things, we can cut them off. Stuff like that. So, in 5 minutes, we're going to check. Hello, Shirlene Gresham Robinson. I know I missed a lot of y'all's comments earlier, but you know, like when you're peeling potatoes and doing all this stuff, it's hard to read comments. That's why I wanted to sit down with you guys for a few minutes. Hey, Lisa Franklin, you're my friend too. That's what I'm saying. It's like I've already like kind of developed relationships with a lot of y'all, and it's and I'm not on social media like 3 times a day or anything, you know, but I feel like it's my way to connect with you guys, let y'all know what's happening with the company. A little bit, a little bit of what's happening in my life, my personal life, not that much, but a little bit. And mostly, you know, what's going on with the company. We're starting a travel group. I Got You Travel is going to be coming out, so you guys are going to really get an inside scoop on how to travel with us. You do travel with me now, but it's going to be a different type of traveling, where you guys will help us choose locations, and where you will actually we will be going on a trip together, rather than me going on a trip and just kind of letting y'all see little parts of it. You'll actually be on the trip with us. And if you're in the VIP membership group, you get a free membership to I Got You Travel. It's included if you're in the VIP membership group. And if you're not, you need to go on and join. You need to go on and join, because we're teaching about health and healthy, spiritually and physical health, how to eat healthy, nutrition, how to build wealth, generational wealth for your family, you know, entrepreneurship, everything that you guys have been asking for, investing, financing, how to grow your nest egg for the future, you know, just all these different things. I'm bringing in a lot of people to help, you know, business coaches, finance coaches, people that know about this stuff to help us. So yeah, I'm going to, I just wanted to come on and say hi to everyone, wish y'all a happy Labor Day, remind you guys that we have free shipping going on, remind y'all to join our VIP subscription group. We have about 200 members now, thanks to the promotion we did, giving you guys a 30-day trial. I would love for more of y'all to join, because it's a really, really lovely, great. Thank you for ordering Porterhouse House. It's a lovely group of women. There's some men in here too. I think we got about 4 or 5 men, and 2 of our health coaches are men. I see it, Kathy Parker. I think that's you, right, Porterhouse? I saw your order just come in. Thank you for your order. But yeah, so we, you know, we just hang out every night, 7 p.m. We learn, we laugh, we spend time together, we get to know each other. It's a beautiful thing. And I've learned so many great recipes, and I'm really happy about the group that we created for y'all. And on the 15th, you get a nice gift box with your sample seasonings. You get a nice gift valued up to $25. You get a laminated recipe of the month card. You get a handwritten note from me. When you sign up, you get a text, welcome text, and it has my private phone number. Some of y'all have already reached out to me and asked me questions. You can text me. Timothy Bell, thank you for joining. He said, I'm so glad to be a part of the VIP group. I'm so glad to have you. I'm sorry that I missed last night. I was at the House in the Park event with the food truck, and even when I'm at an event, I'll usually come on, but I couldn't get a signal. I couldn't get in with y'all last night. So I hope I heard everything went really great. And we're learning all these wonderful things. Cheryl Harris says, no, the free sign up is over. But Sherry, if you message me, I'll have Kat reach out to you and we'll work something out for you, okay? It ended a few days ago, but we'll work something out for you, Sherry Harris. What I need you to do is message me your phone number, and I'll have Kat reach out to you. Yes, we do, Loretta Allen. We do have a window cleaner that cleans all the windows once a year, inside and out, and it's expensive. Well, it's like $15 a window. We got about, wait, how much is it? $12 a window, something like that. We have like 80 windows in this house, so calculate that. It's not that cheap, but it's nice to have clean windows. We definitely don't do it ourselves. And we also, like every few years, have all the vents cleaned and stuff like that. Just, you know, just a lot. You gotta maintain your house like this. You see how everything's nicely painted and clean? We just had everything painted, the entire house, inside and out. All the staining was redone, doors were repainted. I'm gonna give you guys a tour, another tour of my house. Let's do it next week, okay? I'll have Andreas, she'll show you everything, because I know y'all want to see the new furniture and stuff and how all the painting turned out. Hold on, let me check something. Oh, come with me. Come with me, guys. We gotta check our meat. I'm gonna turn it up a little. It's cooking really slow. There it is. I like to use different tongs for the meats so you don't have cross-contamination. I'll be flipping that soon. But yeah, I like to use different tongs when you're dealing with chicken. You got to be careful. Whew. That looked kind of black. You know what I probably should have done? And this is what I usually do. After I do the little brush thing, I wipe it. I wipe the grill to get all the black stuff off. Because you can see some of it is on the chicken. This one over here is black. Y'all know I like music. I have to take my glasses off. When I see myself in glasses, it annoys me sometimes. Dun, 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 dun. Frankie Beverly. Oh, I see a flame. You don't want a flame because it'll catch fire. And then all your meat will burn up. So I'm gonna close it out, guys. Let's take a little walk around the yard. I'll show you guys the yard and we'll close it out. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. So this is our nice yard. For those of you that haven't seen the yard. So we had the entire house painted, the chimneys. You can see there's debris on the roof already. The landscapers come twice a year and blow off the roof and clean the gutters. But we have the gutter screens. So the gutters don't really get clogged or anything. But over here, because of that pine tree there, we get a lot of pine needles and stuff on this particular roof. But yeah, they pressure washed the roof. They painted the chimney. All of this, that chimney had black all around it. They pressure washed the entire chimney, both chimneys. See how the brick looks brand new? You can see the screen porch. They stained all of that. Painted everything. Painted all the gutters, the downspouts, the windows. Took all the screens off. Painted everything. Andreas and I, if y'all remember, we washed all the screens because they didn't wash the screens. That wasn't included. So we washed all the screens ourselves. They painted. They did a great job. In fact, Davey, he's going to be in my boss talk on Wednesday, talking about financing because he knows a lot about home mortgages and financing. But yeah, they painted all the rails here. Pressure washed all the walls back here. See, this is our porch. See, it's all messed up because we had a storm. Painted all these doors down here. All the windows. Look at how many windows there are around this house. All the rails over there. Pressure washed the stones. The landscaper did this because all the grass was dying back here. So we couldn't plant grass back here. We did it twice and just wasted our money because it's too shady. See, the sod has to have sun. So all the grass over here kept dying. So we just put all the monkey grass down instead. See, there's the air conditioners behind there. You can hear it. There's one for each floor. 3 floors here, the basement, the main floor, and the upstairs. 1 air conditioner on each floor. This is the zip line. That's the boys' play set. They got this when Andreas was 1 and Matthias was 5. They were little bitties. And I had their names put on it. Ouch, I'm barefooted. It's like cones out here. See, look. I had this special built for them. Like, they didn't make one like this. So I hired a company to build it because at the time Matthias was really into playing pirates. And he wanted his own little fort. So I'm losing my Wi-Fi. So yeah, so he used to play on that little thing right here, play pirate every day on that. And so he had his little tree house here, 1 on each side, 1 for each kid. And here's the sign. Great memories, guys. Matthias and Andreas's place. I don't know if y'all can see it. And then back there are the woods. We have a trail right here that I had the landscapers make for Matthias. He used to drive his ATV through here. Now Andreas does it because I didn't want him driving on the street. So our property goes all the way back, way back there. So we built a trail through here so they can ride around through the woods, you know. And what else can I show y'all? And it goes, I'll show y'all. I don't have on my shoes. That's the only problem. So I can't spend too much time out here. Plus, I got to get to my meat. But see the trail, it goes all through the woods here and then comes out right here. And then he just rides around, back around here, and then goes back around. And the property, so this road here actually belongs to our property, but it's an easement so the neighbors can use it. But this is part of our property, this road here, and it goes all the way. It goes far. We're on almost an acre lot. Let's see. See out here. So Andreas rides his ATV on here too. And Matthias also had a little motorcycle. You see it goes all the way back there. Our property goes all the way up to the end of this road. So it's a pretty big property. A lot to maintain. That's why we got landscapers. And we had some patio furniture here, but no one ever sat here. So it was like a waste. So we gave it to Kat and them because when they got their pool, they needed patio furniture and we don't ever use it. So, and then that's the front porch over there. So yeah, that's the back side of the house, guys. That's the back side. Oh, ouch, I stepped on another cone. Uh-oh, look, the meat is smoking. See, this is why you really shouldn't leave your meat when you're cooking. So this is the back side of our house. See, it's got a... This is our fire pit that we never use. Remember, we had this built a couple years ago. Turning it down. Without you, me to the end. You're right beside. I call you my best friend. Times in the back. I'm ready to turn the ribs. Yep, see, they got burnt. I don't really like my ribs burnt like that, to be honest. But it's too late now. I don't like that burnt flavor. Andres, you want to check on Eden and them? The burgers, I'm putting those on last because burgers take 5 minutes to cook and they'll dry out. So I'm going to cook all this first. And once this is done, I'm going to cook the burgers when people are ready to eat. Because the burgers will take 5 minutes to cook. And like I was saying, I don't like to cook burgers too far ahead of time because they start having that dry taste. I want them to be juicy. I call you my best friend. Good times in the back. I saw a comment, but it got deleted. I didn't see it. I mean, I couldn't read it. Maybe your future grandkids can play on it. What was that sound? Oh. Well, I don't know about that. My future grandkids. We'll see. I gotta see. Matthias is trying to get us to move to Miami. I doubt if I will, though. Matthias is so focused on money and business right now. He is intent to become a millionaire. Billionaire. He's already a millionaire at 18. Billionaire before he's 30. So I don't even know. He's not even interested in girls or anything. Just money, money, money. Business, business, business. My best friend. Yeah, thank you for the compliment on the property. What do without you? Yeah, you can put them in beef broth, Timothy Bell. That's a great idea. That's what we do on the food truck. Because we have to cook them ahead of time so we can serve people quick. So we put them, we actually don't use beef broth. We just put a little bit of seasoned water. Like we put them in the steam table with like just a little, about an inch of seasoned water. It was my comment. I said the meat is not burnt. The vend should be removed before cooking. Oh, okay. Why'd you remove that? That would have been fine. I could have read that. Yeah, I love Georgia too. So, see, I didn't do my flower boxes this year. Thank you for all the compliments. That screen fell off of the window around the corner there. I got to put it back on from the inside because it's up real high. So that's why that screen is sitting out here. It fell. Sometimes when you take screens on and off, sometimes they will fall. But see how nice and clean all the windows are? And I didn't get around to the flower boxes, but I'm going to do them. I usually do them every spring. Yes, join our VIP group. Yeah, I'm always planting flowers. Lisa Franklin, every April, I plant all the flowers around the house. But I didn't do it this year. I was too busy. 89 degrees in Miami, Alice Walton. I left this on too long. Well, I had the fire up too high. So you're saying I should have scraped this off anyway? So this was supposed to get scraped off before you cook it? I think that's what you were trying to tell me. That this is some kind of membrane or something that you're supposed to scrape off before you cook the meat. I didn't know that. Andres, you want to check on Eden and them? He can't even hear me. Thank you, Kiki Duhart. Andres, you hear me? Check on Eden and them. Check on Eden and them. See if they're... Because I'm going to put the burgers on in a few. I want the burgers to be fresh. Okay, Candace McNeil. Sliced in between for cooking. Hold on, let me see. Because I might have learned something new that I didn't know. I think you said you're supposed to pull it right off. If that's before you cook it, you're supposed to pull it off. See, I didn't even know that. So that's what burnt. The membrane is what burnt. That makes sense because I can feel it because I'm scraping it off. Which means I'm also scraping off my seasonings. But I'll do that next time. I learned something new. I didn't know about that. See, my brothers, the men in the family usually do all the grilling. But I don't think Andreas and Matthias are going to be doing grilling. Because they learned it from my dad. And there's no men around to really teach. Well, my brothers. But my boys, they're not really interested in doing this kind of stuff. So, I don't know. Matthias said he's going to hire a chef for everything. He's going to hire people to do all this kind of stuff. He just wants to do like, you know, business stuff. And he said he'll hire people to do other things. With the ribs, it's like a touch feel, but I do have a thermometer. So you can check the temperature with the thermometer. That's what we do on the truck too. With the chicken fingers and stuff, we have to use a thermometer to make sure. So now I'm going to close this and turn the heat back up.
Mommy,
Yeah.
what did you want me to
Are they
ask?
on the way? See if they're on the way. So I know when to put the burgers on.
Asia's getting in the shower like right now, then they're coming.
Oh, okay, good. So I still got time for the burgers.
Yeah,
All right, I'm going to go now.
Can I get on the ATV?
Yeah. Now?
Yeah.
I thought something was wrong with the battery falling out.
No, it's like weird. Like I don't know how to describe it, but it works. It's just
Okay. I think I'm going to have me a nice beer and sit on the patio and chill out now. So it was a great, thank you for spending time with me. I haven't tried turkey ribs, Candace McNeil. I don't know. Like, I like turkey though. Wrap them in foil. That'll make them more tender. If I'm being honest, I don't like my ribs real tender. I like them to have some texture. I don't like the fall off the bone ribs. I know most people do. I know I'm weird like that. I don't like my meat real. I don't even like filet mignon that much because it's so tender. And I like nice pieces of meat. I like to chew. I like to have some fat in there. I like rib eyes. Oh yeah, I love lamb chops and lamb ribs. But I don't like my ribs to be so tender and falling off the bone. So, I don't know. That's just weird old me, I guess. Cooking good. So I want to wish you all a very happy Labor Day. I'm going to go. I love y'all. Thank you for all your orders. Keep ordering. Keep supporting us. We appreciate it. The code is Labor Day. It ends today. Okay. Love y'all. Mwah. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.